Question for the 928 community and even the greater Porsche community at large. What I have here is a 89 928 S4 5-speed. Somebody in the past converted these brakes to the 993 Big Reds. The front rotors, when I received the car, they were junk, but they were a two-piece design. They had like an aluminum hat here. The disc was bolted on, but the hat was separating right here by my fingers from rust and corrosion. I should have kept the rotors. I didn't even think about it. They just were, I discarded them. But dropping the disc cracked it and broke it in two places, like the disc wasn't even made out of cast iron. It was made out of something else. So these are brand new rotors. These are 993 non-turbo rotors, and you can see by the number right here, the 043 and 044 are respective 993 non-turbos. The 045 and 046 are the turbo rotors, and I measured all the dimensions according to the factory specs of the disc thickness, the inside disc surface to the outside hat surface, and there's only a discrepancy of there's no discrepancy at all. It's 72 millimeters. This is 32 or 33 millimeters thickness, but the organic part of the 993 turbo is the disc is 20 millimeters larger in diameter, and that will fit in here. And when I put the caliper on, and this is the part that I'm really making a video for, because turn my light on. If you look up in there on the top of the rotor, right there, the top of the rotor where it meets center mass of the screen, where it meets the red caliper, there's approximately 9 to 10 millimeters of room for a larger rotor, which is consistent with what these calipers will hold and the front distance there, which I just talked about. But here is the issue. If you go down into the mounting area, you can barely see in there. There's a good shot right there. You can barely see that the bolt will not go through. So this makes me believe that, and this is the question, this is what I'm looking for. Will the two-piece rotor of the 993 turbo bring the disc in a little bit more to allow that to fit? I believe it will, because the rear rotors, when I took them off, they had numbers on them. They had the rear, and I think these do. No, these do not. But they were identical to the turbo, they were identical. The third number on the rear was consistent with turbo, but they were 352 for the rear. 351 is for the front, 352 is for the rear. So I had 352s in the back. I ordered these thinking I could probably, I didn't know these specifics, so I might have to eat these rotors or suffer a restocking fee, which I don't mind, to acquire these rotors right here, the 993 turbo rotors. So my question is my thinking right on this? Does anybody know right off the top of their head or from experience, like, 993 rotors and 993 turbo rotors are different in the dimensions to allow its respective caliper to go on these spindles. Now, the diagram on the PET Porsche parts diagram, they're just drawings, and this spindle does not have a part number on it, nor does the other side. But the PET drawings, they looked like these spindles, and these look like they are organic S4 spindles for a 928. This car, this 79, previous owner modified it to hold the S4 brakes, rotors, and spin. He doesn't have the spindles. He does not have S4 spindles on this. He has adapters. So I could not fully equate and measure and evaluate those to this. So I need the 993 turbo rotor, the disc, to be in maybe 5 to 10 millimeters at the very most, in towards the inside of the car. So there it is. I would greatly appreciate if anybody out there knows the answers to this and you could help a guy out. I will solve it. I will buy the 993 turbo rotors. We'll see how it goes. And everybody have a very good Thanksgiving wherever you go, and may you all travel safely. And we'll talk to you later. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I will have a solution for this S4. Peace out. Be good. Have a nice day and a good holiday. Bye-bye.